Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today and another little update for you with regards to the portfolio. Now we've done this type of videos in the past as well, just going over the companies that I've added to my portfolio, or should I say the positions that I've increased in my portfolio. Now in this video I'm also going to talk about two companies that I have sold, one that I've held for a while but sold, and the other that I've basically, held for a very short term because, the price target got reached in record time. So if you're interested in that, sit back and relax. We're also close to ending our competition on Stockhard.io. So just going to go over the top 5 right now. By the way, you can still enter it. It ends at the end of the year. If you win it, you win $250 in cash. If you're in the top 5, you get 3 months Stockhard VIP access. Again, it's free to enter. Right now, the leader here is Beat Lazy Investing. Is up 47%. This one should be disregarded because he holds Arkimoto and they had a reverse stock split. So that's why the number is much higher. Still needs to get updated. Beat the Market is then number 2, up 25.61%. Psycho Bunny number 3. Blastoise number 4. And Ruffle My Waffle, Igor number 5, 12.5%. But don't worry, the market is still extremely volatile. And again, it's free to enter. You can still enter until the end of the month if we suddenly turn a bit more bullish, even though at the time of making this video, the job market is still hot. So, probably we're going to see some red days. So a lot of things can change until the end of the year. Just wanted to give an update for those that are participating. And now before we go into the first company I want to talk about, I would really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you have not. And if you want to support me and this channel, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Make sure to check out all the other links in the pinned comment as well, some of which might actually save you some money. So company number 1, and this is a company I covered just once on the channel back in September. That's also where I opened a tiny position because, I did say it's extremely undervalued and there were lots and lots of positives with regards to the company, and that's BuildABear. I know a lot of people think this is a joke, but go watch the video and you'll see why this was actually an incredible pick. It's up 65% in the past quarter. But it's actually close to 80% gains since I opened that position and made that video. I closed it. Nice gain. Why did I close it even though I think it's a tremendous business? Well, the answer is pretty simple. In this type of market environment, when I'm up close to 80% in an extremely short amount of time, something I did not think that would happen so fast, I'm taking my gains and putting that money to work in other positions. Now, with regards to the company at the moment, yes, you can see here a jump lately. It's because, earnings were much better than expected. Overall, still a very good card. And overall, in the long term, could be a tremendous business as well. I still think it's undervalued, maybe a bit less right now than before. And who knows, it might still be taken private. Remains to be seen. Next up is a company you're all probably very familiar right now. It's in the top 5 position in my portfolio, and that's MercadoLibre. I've covered MercadoLibre's earnings report. If you missed that, video is going to be in the top right corner. But again, it's a tremendous company. Yes, of course, in the last 3 months, it has done quite well, I believe, close to 15%. It's up close to 15%. In the last month, it's up just 1%. Probably after today, it's going to be down. But overall, if you look at past returns, it's just, a tremendous business, tremendous returns as well. And in my opinion, it's just starting. Latin America is extremely big. The adoption there of technology, the adoption of, companies like MercadoLibre, Nubank, which might be the next company I'm going to talk about, is going extremely well. Now, looking at the card, strong growth potential, acceptable financial status, bearish or oversold. Now, of course, if you look at the 1 year, it's down close to 15%, but then again, 5 years, it's up 244%. So over time, I do think this is going to be one of my best returns in my portfolio. Mixed return history, overvalued stock, probably because it isn't as profitable, let's say, as the market would expect it to be. to be expected, to be honest. With traditional metrics, you will see a lot of times that this card is red. Now, according to some analysts, they're seeing 36% upside in the next 12 months. Again, these price targets might change over time. And next up is, well, you guessed it, new holdings. It's a pretty new position in my portfolio, still small. That's why I'm buying very, very slowly. Now, if you look at the graph, you can see this spike here because of good earnings, which I'm going to cover later this week. Now, overall, this card looks okay. Of course, there's a lot of red, bearish or oversold. To me, is good. Strong growth potential is green. Acceptable financial status. Underperforming peers returns. Yes, okay, fine. In the last 3 months, it's down 6%. The last year, it's down close to 60%. It's an overvalued stock, again, because of traditional metrics. And okay, fine, I agree. Over time, it should become more and more profitable. Right now, I'm willing to take that hit. If we look at the price targets for the next 12 months, they are seeing a 54% upside there. I repeat myself, price targets can change extremely fast. Now, of course, with new and, well, the political situation now in Brazil, there are obviously some question marks there, remains to be seen. Same thing with MercadoLibre, but right now it's something to consider, but not really a huge red flag. Also something to consider, and that's a positive, something I mentioned in my last video, and that's the fact that, well, the dollar is weakening. So that's certainly going to help a lot of companies when they report their earnings in the next 2 to 3 months. And last but not least, our dear Tesla. Whenever I see some extreme weakness in that stock, I just can't help myself, but I have to buy it. But in this case, I did buy more than the usual amount, and that's because I sold off my entire position in Disney. Talked about that in the past. I just couldn't stand what was happening with Disney anymore. And, well, it did help that Tesla dropped below $170. So, hey, why not? And in my humble opinion, I think I was 100% right to do so, because just days later, they fired the Disney CEO. So, there is that. But going back to Tesla, this is the card right now. Strong growth potential, strong financial status, bearish or oversold. Yes, the underperformance is real here. In the last month, it's down 16%. The last 3 months, it's down close to 27%. Now, of course, overvalued, that's always something you will link with Tesla because you're looking at traditional metrics, but at the rate that they're growing, this card will become green sooner rather than later. Now, as for analyst price target for the next 12 months, they see a 51% upside. Okay, fine. I'm here for the long term. I'm not here for the next 12 months. And again, price targets will change over time and can change extremely quickly when news is coming out. And so these are the companies that were removed from my portfolio, and these were the companies where I increased my position in the last couple of weeks. Obviously, do share your thoughts down in the comments below. Do share your portfolio movements as well. What do you think might happen in the coming months? Have you seen some interesting opportunities? Do let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.